You were going to back your old mate for the job until he said that.
No, he can't have it now. No, but he is right, 9-0. So it's sweet. It was sweet, and he's so pleased. You know, he's keeping the lid on it there, but you can just tell it means so much to him.
He's got to get it full time now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he should do, because he's paid his dues. You know, he's been at the club for a long time. All the players he's been a part of signing, he was the one who always welcomed the players to the club and made them feel a part of things. So I think each and every player who had the blue and white shirt on tonight would have a special place for Brian. He means a lot to them.
Well, this result will take Brian McDermott and Reading forward. Where does it leave Liverpool?
Goodness knows, Steve. I mean, they are, as I said, I haven't seen them as average looking as this for some time. And for them to be, 12 points off the top spot in the league, to be out of the Champions League, now out of the FA Cup, only with the Europa League, the old UEFA Cup to go for. I mean, look, it's quite simply, if it's just circumstances, if it's just financial circumstances that are keeping Rafa here, quite honestly, right now, then in the past, Liverpool were always above that. It was always about doing what's right for the team and for the supporters at that particular time. If that means a manager has to go, a manager has to go. There's nothing out there. You're looking, I mean, aside of Gerrard and Torres, you're looking around, they've got very, very little else to offer. And I can't see how they peg back the likes of Villa, Tottenham and Man City at the moment. Yeah. Teams that usually are scratching to try and keep up with the likes of Liverpool, and at the moment they're way in front of them. And I think that really and truly the only obvious reaction you ever get when in a situation like this, you have to change what's happening with the management.
But the danger, I suppose, is that you overreact. How should Liverpool respond to this?
Again, I think the dust needs to settle a little bit. It's always emotional after a game like this, and you can make wrong decisions, snap decisions, but I think they do have to consider where they're going. You've got to remember tonight this was an important game for them. The FA Cup was a good chance for them to win a trophy. They must have been focusing on this. The team that was picked was very much on the front foot to win the game, but again, Gerrard, Torres go off, and there doesn't seem to be the plan B. Yeah. It certainly wasn't inspiring. You know, there'll be a lot of Liverpool fans walking away from here tonight just wondering where they're going.
Well, we still hope to get some kind of Liverpool reaction in the course of the next few minutes. After the break, though, we'll be rounding up all of this week's FA Cup action, including tonight's other replay between Newcastle and Plymouth, the all-championship tie at St James's Park.
Can he finish his chance? Yes. Oh! That is absolutely superb.
Sponsored by Bet365.
Put some fire in your belly. Get the spicy Zinger burger, hot wings, fries, side and a Pepsi.
The KFC Wicked Zinger meal, only $4.79.
Check this out. Take out More Than Buildings Insurance and you can get up to £75,000 contents cover free. And £200 home emergency assistance free. Double freeness. Now, play that saxophone, Mr. Saxophone. Call or visit us at morethan.com.
Print Smart. Original HP ink cartridges could give you up to 34% more pages than compatible inks. Now that's a smart choice.
Huge news! Britain's #1 mascara now gives our blackest colossal lashes. New Colossal 100% Black from Maybelline, New York. Our collagen-enriched formula and Colossal brush for up to 7 times more volume. Now with carbon black pigments. Blacker lashes, more volume. Go one step beyond smoking. New Colossal 100% Black.
Well, that's better than what you're paying already.
Got all my results.
Okay, and they've come up with 86 results. That's crazy.
They're unbelievably clever. They're perfectly equipped. And they're after his well-guarded secret. Dive into a gripping story. Full of action, money, suspense, and love. The most spectacular coup of the year. The all-new Vauxhall Astra.
How do we calculate the insurance for our shiny new cars?
Go compare. Do nothing rash. Conserve your cash at Go Compare. Should you discover your perfect car?
Isn't that cheating? Oh, yes.
Then you thank your stars that you went to Go Compare.
At Asda, we're on a mission to try to lower the price of everyone's shopping every time they shop. So, we asked our customers what they buy the most.
Oh, it's got to be a bap.
Bloomer.
Give a little touch, feel it up.
This big. White sliced.
And now, we're rolling back the price of these products.
Definitely a breast, man. I love bangers. Mince. No doubt about that, mate.
For all sorts of meals.
Firm.
Soft. Peachy. Yeah, very nice and peachy.
And the things you buy week in, week out. The Big Asda rollback is trying to help everyone save money in every basket, every day.
The new Peugeot 207 Verve Special Edition with Bluetooth hands-free and USB music system. Just one of the range of Peugeots that's fit for the city.
Love film?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We send them, you watch them, then mail them back to us when you're finished. Go to lovefilm.com.
Sponsored by Bet365.
An extraordinary FA Cup night here at Anfield. Liverpool ahead against Reading into the 91st minute and then beaten 2-1 in the course of extra time. Liverpool are out of the Cup, and we can hear from Rafa Benitez.
Rafa, did you deserve any better tonight?
It's difficult to say. We had our chances, they had their chances. The penalty was a crucial decision.
Was it a penalty?
I think that we can talk about this for 1 hour if we want, but too many things that I didn't like, but we cannot change the result now, so we have to accept the situation.
You didn't think it was a penalty?
Too many things to talk about, so I know.
In terms of the referee's performance tonight, you weren't happy with that?
I could see a lot of things that I didn't like, but anyway, again, I would say we cannot change the result, so we have to move forward.
Are you saying your team were unlucky? Some would say your team tonight just weren't good enough.
At the end, we are not in the competition anymore, so we have to think about the future.
Were your team good enough tonight, though, Rafa?
Again, I will say that it depends on your point of view, but too many things that I didn't like.
Did tonight underline there is too much reliance on Torres and Gerrard, because both obviously came off?
Not really. I think we could score 1 or 2 goals without them on the pitch, so they are very important for us, but we have some players that can do a good job too.
Are too many players underperforming at the moment, or is the squad just not good enough?
I think that sometimes we are playing better, sometimes we are not playing at our level, and we know that we can improve.
In which areas, Rafa?
In some of them.
You've signed Maxi Rodriguez, that's a step forward. Does tonight underline you need more signings before the end of the transfer window?
We have signed him, and then we will see how he settles down, and after we will see we need something more.
And Torres, how badly injured is he?
We don't know. Still, we have to wait and see what the doctor say tomorrow after a scan.
Days? Weeks?
No, we don't know.
Gerrard?
The same. We have to wait. They will be a scanner tomorrow, and then we will see.
And can you understand, Rafa, you've had criticism before, there'll be more criticism now. Can you understand people questioning your position?
If the critics are fair, it's okay. If it's not, you cannot be, you cannot agree with them. But if they decide that they have to criticise, so we know that has been the same for 3 months.
Are they fair to criticise you now? Is this your lowest point here?
I think that we were trying to do our best, and you could see that we were winning, and we were trying to do this. So credit to them, because also they were working very hard and they were doing well.
You fight on.
I think that again, I will say we have to give the confidence that we can improve.
Thank you, Rafa.
Thank you.
And Steve, he's going to feel some pressure over the next few weeks.
Yes, I think the analysis will start fairly intensively tomorrow morning. I think a lot of people will be questioning the way they play, their over-reliance on Gerrard and Torres. You know, it seems obvious to a lot of people, and yet There doesn't seem to be any alternative, any viable alternative on the evidence of the performances this season.
OK, Liverpool with big problems. There was one other third-round replay played tonight as the Green Army had another epic journey to follow Plymouth Argyle from the snowbound West Country to Newcastle. Newcastle ahead after 12 minutes. Neat ball from Gutierrez and an equally tidy bit of finishing from Lovenkrantz. And there was a second from Lovenkrantz just before half-time, finding space in the 6-yard box. Gutierrez, again the provider, seemingly putting the tie beyond Plymouth. All of which was confirmed when midway through the second half, Lovenkrantz underlined his striker's instinct by completing a very fine hat-trick indeed. Newcastle now have a fourth-round visit to their fellow championship pace-setters, West Bromwich Albion, 3-0 to Plymouth tonight. There were 5 other FA Cup matches played last night, and here's Richard Henwood with a roundup of all the action.
A ray of hope in a difficult season for Portsmouth. They won their replay at Coventry, but did it the hard way. Clive Tilsley's the commentator.
Quayner's header. Mullins, appeal for a handball, hit by Best. What a goal that is! What a goal by Leon Best! Bolt from the sky blue. Portsmouth gambling everything. Job with the header in. Oh, it's an own goal. Stephen Wright's turned it into his own goal off the underside of the bar. Portsmouth are on terms, and we're heading for extra time at the Ricoh. One last chance for Portsmouth to finish it here and now. Bassinas takes, it's a free header for McQuainer, and Portsmouth go through to the 4th round. Aaron McQuainer has won it.
2 of English football's form sides met at St Andrews, and in the end it was Birmingham who extended their unbeaten run to 14 matches as Barry Ferguson scored the winner and earned them a 4th-round trip to Everton. Derby have been going through a crisis of confidence, and this cup replay against Millwall was always likely to be a big test for them. So when Steve Morrison gave the League One side an extra-time lead, another depressing evening seemed to be unfolding. But Derby showed they have the stomach for a fight by forcing a penalty shootout thanks to an equaliser from Steve Davis. And they took a crucial advantage in that shootout when Millwall's Danny Schofield had his spot-kick saved by Stephen Bywater. It meant Dean Moxey could step up to win the tie for Derby, 5-3 on penalties. The Cup can bring out the best in many teams, but not QPR, it seems. They've not won a match in the competition for 9 years. Lee Williamson gave Sheffield United the lead at Loftus Road, and the home fans had that sinking feeling. Jamie Ward came off the bench to make it 2-0 with his first touch, and he hadn't finished there. His dramatic impact continued as he immediately set up Richard Cresswell for number 3. But what should have been a comfortable passage into the next round for Sheffield United turned out to be rather more anxious. QPR won a penalty when Derek Geary handled, and Akos Buzaki scored from the spot 3-1. And with just a couple of minutes left, a second home goal from Damien Stewart made things interesting, but it's Sheffield United who go through. The icy conditions were always likely to play a part at Ashton Gate, and no doubt goalkeeper Dean Gherkin will be blaming the snow for the mistake which led to Michael Chopra giving Cardiff the lead. Chopra then tangled with Bristol City manager Gary Johnson as he celebrated, but any ill feeling between the two didn't seem to last too long, which may be because the match finished all square. Substitute Gavin Williams with the equaliser, and they'll replay to see who takes on Leicester in the 4th round.
And we also now know that for the first time in 50 years, both Liverpool and Manchester United have gone out at the 3rd round stage.